Hey Team Hempress, Kiana Prema here with another how-to video. This time we're gonna how to navigate the back office. We're gonna take a look at what's going on there. Today is March 13th, 2018, and some of you may have noticed there are some updates in there. So I wanna just take you on a quick tour through there. If you're a new affiliate, help you understand how this looks, how it works, where you'll find your information, and let's jump in. So I'm gonna do a screen share. And here we go. Awesome. All right, so this is the login page. So I'm actually using an account from affiliate who is not building currently. So this is a fresh account. This is what it looks like when you log in for the first time. So you'll want to set up your e-wallet registration if it's your first time logging in. This is how you get paid in Prime My Body. So make sure you fill in that information and submit that. I'm going to go ahead and just close out of there for right now. And let's just take a look. This is the dashboard. So what you're looking at here right now is your main dashboard. If you were to navigate, this is your navigation bar over here on the left. If you were to ever navigate away from this and want to come back, you would just click on dashboard. And a couple of things going on here that let's just look at. If you're a brand new affiliate, you're not going to see this. If you've been in this business for a year or so, or coming up on your year, more than a year, you're going to be notified that you need to renew your $39 annual fee. And as you come up on your year mark, you'll see this in your back office. So renew if you need to. Then you're going to find your personal information. Click on this plus sign and you can add a photo. And I'm just gonna walk you through this real quick. So you would click on select image and pick your image. And I'll just go ahead and do one real quick. Actually, this is a brand new computer. I don't really have any pictures on here. So anyway, you would pick your image, you would click open, and then when you come back to this, you're gonna then click upload image. It doesn't happen automatically. So make sure you click that upload image and that'll come up. There is a file size limit of 2 megabytes, so make sure you're inside of that. Put your picture in there though, so your team can see you, know what you look like. It's so nice to see an actual face in the genealogy and not just a gray bubble. In these areas, this is going to let you know if you're active, if you're qualified. We have this awesome promo, biggest promo ever is back. Check that out, the 4x4x4. It's going to let you know if you're qualified for that. Also, you'll see your enrollment date and information down here about your pay rank that you're at, the number of active affiliates you have on your team, customers, and your product sales. So you'll also see here on the top, this is going to be the rewards, your earnings in PMB. Each week, you'll see the active week, what you've earned for that week, what you've earned for the month, and then the total that you've earned in Prime My Body as an affiliate for your total lifetime with the company. Here you'll see banners for any promos or specials that are going on. Right now we're building for the national event. Our summit is coming, Design Your Life Summit in Denver, Colorado, June 14th, 15th, and 16th. Oh, and 17th, 14th through the 17th. So if you are not registered, if it's before June and you're not registered, make sure you get registered. It's one of the most important things you could do for your life and your business is to be there. Phenomenal event. Here you'll find all of the recordings from our company calls. We have the 4 calls a week, and the recordings are posted here. Usually a call goes up about 24 hours after it happened live. So if you can't be on a call live, make sure you check here for recordings. Cool. So let's go through a few things here. My account. This is real simple. This is where you can check your settings, your username. If you choose, you ever want to update your username, I really encourage you to pick one and stick with one because that's your web address and you put that out there. You want it to be functional. You can have a nickname. If you have a nickname, that's what's going to actually show up on your website when people are taking a look or looking to enroll. It's going to have your nickname there. Just make sure that all of your contact information is correct. This is where you can also track your orders that you've placed. Auto delivery, this is awesome. Set up auto delivery here. So want to make sure you're getting your bottle of oil every month, which will keep you active, also keep you pumped up, right? It's important that we're consuming sampling and selling oil, so make sure you always have enough on hand to consume and set yourself up with a bottle being shipped to you every month. Our other products are here as well. I love the Prime Protein, part of my pretty much daily routine. So update that with the product you want, when you want it shipped each month, your credit card on file, your address for auto delivery, you'll set that all up there. If you want to order product packages after your initial order, you'll come here. You can just get products, or this is where you'll find your product packages to take advantage of those larger packages. Now let's get into some of the more important things. My network tab, we've got 4 subsections here: customers, genealogy, team view, and group volume. So customers, this is going to log all of your customer information who orders from your website, which is really cool because a lot of times you're going to know that somebody's going to your website to order, but maybe not, right? Maybe you're out marketing and promoting, and people picked up your card or whatever, and they go and they order product. Well, you're going to get notified of that. And then if you click in here, you're going to find all kinds of information. You're going to find out their name. You'll know that they ordered. You're going to get their phone number, their email, when they ordered. So lots of information so you can initiate communication, reach out. I really encourage you to cultivate relationships with your customers. Make sure that they're happy, check in, see how the oil's working for them. If they didn't get set up on auto ship, follow up with them, show them how they can get set up on auto ship and save money each month by having that happen as a preferred customer. But let's look at genealogy. One of the first things you're going to want to do when you get enrolled as a new affiliate is go into your genealogy and take a look, because you'll see yourself at the top. You'll see some empty bubbles, and this is where I was saying it's nice to put your photo in so you're not just a gray face, but actually your vibrant, beautiful face shows there. And what's happening here is you may notice, well, wow, I just enrolled, but there's some people on one of the legs. It may be the right side, it may be the left side. What that is that's your power leg. Those are people that are being enrolled into your team, into the binary team, from those that are above you in the upline. And one of the things that I really like to suggest, what I train, what I'm saying to do is right away you're going to want to move your placement bubble from auto to either left or right. And what I recommend that you do is the first person that you enroll, you actually enroll on the side which is your power leg. All right, and so we know this is the power leg because there are people here that were not enrolled by Lori, and we're going to set that up so when the first person enrolls, they would go on the right side. Why do we do this? Well, because you need to be qualified, meaning you have one affiliate that you've personally enrolled that you've enrolled on the right, and one that you've personally enrolled that on the left. And when that happens, then you start to get paid out in the team building rewards, right? In the binary part of our compensation plan. Well, if you're not qualified and you have people over here and you're accumulating points over here, those points will cycle each week, but you're not going to get paid on them. So I suggest you always enroll your first person over here onto your power leg, enroll your second person over here, you're qualified, and now you'll start cashing out, right? So then you can start building out the pay leg. That's my typical strategy. You can ask your sponsor specifically if you're in a specific situation. If you know that you're enrolling, several people over the next few days, maybe you enroll your first person over there, and then you enroll the other person. There might be reasons for that. Talk to your sponsor if you're not sure, if it doesn't make sense. But in general, this is the strategy you want to go with, right? So we have that set up there. Let's also look at team view. Team view is a really helpful part to be looking at once you have started to build your team. You'll see all of the information of your team members, their name, their ID number, where their rank is, and if level 1, and you're always the sponsor, if they're active or not, when they enrolled, what side they're on, and how many points they're accumulating on a weekly basis. So this is account points left and account points right, or so maybe it's accumulated, I'm not sure. And then week cycles. So this is the number of cycles each person is having each week. There's a great video training in Dr. Aaron Pollinger's website, Go for Gold, where they talk about sifting and sorting as you build a team. This is a great place to start to track your team and their activity and see who your leaders are and where the building is happening. As your organization grows, there'll become tabs that come across here, Generation 2, Generation 3, Generation 4, and it shows all the way through Generation 7. So this is your team view. Group volume is also a really important tab. This is really important for tracking your organization's growth and tracking your rank requirements. The things that you need to accomplish in order to reach rank and rank up, advance in ranks, right? So when it first comes on, what you would be looking at is what you did last month. You can click on View Current Month, and that'll switch it over. Of course, there's no activity here, but let's just look at what it's showing. These are all of the different areas and requirements to achieve rank. So for each rank, there's a requirement for customers, for sponsored affiliates, for team building rewards earned. Of course, you'll need to be active. When you're active, there's a nice big check mark that goes here. And then you have to meet group volume requirements. And so what this will do, it will show each of your teams and the volume of points happening from that team. And then based on the requirements, where only 40% of any given, 40% of your total group volume requirements can come from one leg. So it will calculate accordingly. So when you come here, it's going to show you where you're at, what you need to accomplish, and what rank you're on target for the month. So a really great tool to keep track of. All right, so now we have the MyRewards, and this is where, for those of you that have been around, things are starting to look different. They've changed up some of these things here. So again, this is a blank screen, but as you build, you're going to start to see a pie chart fill in here. There'll be numbers that come in here, and for each pay week, you're going to see the week and the amount of money that you've earned. You'll get a cool graph that is kind of showing your week-to-week earnings here. And you can always click in. Each of the weeks will have detail that you can click into to see exactly where each dollar is coming from, like the different transactions that are getting paid out. Once you have activity in your organization and you start to look in here, that's when you'll really start to understand the compensation plan. I know a lot of people get concerned about, I don't understand the comp plan, I need to figure this out before I go out and build. No, that couldn't be further from the truth. I really encourage you to go out and get active, get into action activity, and get into building mode so that you start to earn money so you can then understand how the compensation plan works. Launch calls and welcome calls, and you can find that training in the Getting Started with PMB. Anyway, this is where you're going to be able to track detail of the dollars that you're earning. Let's go back to the next area, which is new, again, for those of you that have been around for a while, My Points. This is a new feature that I'm so excited about. So this is going to show the points that you're accumulating each week, the new points on the left, the new points on the right, the points that you've cycled, meaning which cash is out, and then it's going to show you your balance that you have remaining. What's really cool now is that you can click into each week and you can find detail of the points. You're going to see who ordered what, where those points came from, the points that have cycled out. It's all there in detail, which is awesome. I know a lot of people were saying, hey, how do I know if I'm getting the right amount of points? Or how do I know where this is coming from? Now we know. It's really cool. So here is resources. There's a bunch of great little articles in here you can check on if you ever need to create a ticket with support. You would click into here. It pops out into a new window. That's how you'll get any support issues resolved. And then let's pop up here to the top, My Prime Life HQ. Here's the Get It Started training. You can click around in here and find all kinds of awesome information. Events, super important. You'll know where the current events are happening that you can be inviting your guests to, the current promotions that are happening, right? You'll see in this first page there's a rotation, it's getting started, and then PMB Pulse. If you're new, make sure you download the PMB Pulse, which is our affiliate app. Really great. And then here's important information, trainings, You'll find the getting started, auto delivery, which I kind of went through with you, but there's more detail there. Some great detailed information on our hemp oil. Take some time to dive into that. A great training on the PMB Pulse app, how that works, as well as the rewards plan, understanding the compensation plan. Great videos in here, totally worth watching. Again, though, I want to just really reiterate that you don't have to understand all of this intellectually to start making money. And that's what we're here to help you do, is to get out in the field and have on-the-job training and learn as you grow, right? To earn as you learn is what is really happening here at PMB. So definitely take some time to dig into this, but don't get too caught up in it. Another place that you can access the weekly calls, the weekly recorded conference calls, and you know, that's the back office, really. If you have any questions on that, feel free, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to me, but send this out, let your team know that this is here, help them understand how to navigate their back office. I'll go ahead and stop sharing. And thanks, guys. Keep a track for more videos happening here. You can subscribe to Team Hempress, the YouTube channel, and I'll continue to share great information to help you and your team build to success with Prime My Body. Lots of love to you.